I think I'm live. Let's see. There we go. Twitch looks good. Now I think Discord's the only thing left. I have a couple. I need to upload a few more. Also, for anyone who's on the Twitch, let me know how the music situation is, because I'm kind of tired of the Poicast being borderline mute on my end when I do the desktop ones. So if it's loud, let me know. I think my audio should be pretty decent. It sounded good in the tests, so I'm just gonna assume. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a minute before I actually start. Same as always. As for the backgrounds though, yeah. I don't remember if these were ever like widely known, but a couple of these were made way back when. I still have a couple others somewhere too. But yeah. Animated Hapu backgrounds. They do exist on Wallpaper Engine. I think these are the only two foundation ones uploaded though. For the record, we had no involvement in the creation of any of them, but I still find them cool. They're still fun. All I can think of when I see this one though, this fucking Hapu in the middle looks deadass like a terrorist from CSGO. That was the first thing that came to mind when I saw this wallpaper. All I could think of, the bomb has been planted. But welcome to here. I see the Twitch is getting a little lit up. I see we got some people in the actual chat. So hi. Music is rather low, but it works. I'll turn it up. I changed it by a few decibels. My audio has been pretty strange since I moved. Here, I'm gonna keep it on this wallpaper for a minute. But my audio's been really strange since I moved. I'm pretty sure my motherboard is just fucked, because my VR still doesn't want to work worth a shit. Now, games like VR Chat and Starfield work now, but they're still fucked. They don't run very well. So, I don't know. But for now, my VR is still kind of fucked. I should be able to hop on desktop mode, though, which is exactly what I did yesterday for a couple of events. But yeah. Welcome to here. I guess we can get started proper. Oh, we... Sorry. But, I guess I could turn the camera on, too, for the Discord side of things, but we don't really need to. Yeah. Why not? Hi. But yeah, so why not? Welcome to here. I'm not gonna put the camera on the Twitch. Did you move it from the... Okay, so I'll actually start. I'm being a dumbass and I'm tired as shit. So welcome to here. Welcome to the Poicast. I think I started 2 minutes late, 3 minutes late. My bad. But we're here, and I think everything's working for the most part. I'm a little bummed that VR chat's still giving me trouble in the sense of my VR, but I'm sure it'll be resolved sooner or later. But fucking we went around yesterday for a little bit, stopped by a couple of the raids. They seemed like they were having fun. Didn't stick around too long though. We had Fallout 76 and Starfield to play. Lots of Fallout 76 and lots of Starfield. But yeah, so on the note of the computer stuff, yeah, I moved it from the slot furthest to the slot closest. Currently, what I have in my computer, I have two NVMe SSDs, but one of them is in the other PCIe slot. So I just swapped those around. The reason it wasn't originally in the first slot was because the tab broke like years ago. But I just chucked it in there, and now VR chat works without shorting out. Fucking, I had 12 kernel crashes before I decided, you know, I'm just gonna take everything apart and move it around. But yeah, so that was the solution, just moving the GPU to a different slot and then reseating the RAM and everything. I still only have 32 gigabytes of RAM out of my 64. It is not wanting to it's not wanting to give that RAM up. So you were running your GPU in either an 8x or even 4x slot instead of the 16 slot? No, one of them was a 16 slot, the other one's 8x. It was probably running in the 8x, not the 16. If it had a 4x, I'd cry. But yeah. Thanks. But I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM, fucking DDR4, 3200 megahertz. My CPU is the worst part in my build. It's Ryzen 2700, I think X, and then 3080 for my GPU, and 2 terabytes NVMe SSD, and then 4 terabyte hard drive. Yeah, my CPU is not as good as my GPU, and my motherboard is fairly out of date. I think it's a BZ470 or some shit, but I need to update. So that's probably why I was having issues, but hey, who knows? It's for the most part fine now. I'll have to give VR a little bit more testing, but we'll see. In terms of VR though, we did do a few things. I know I mentioned we stopped by a few raids for a second, said hi. I was at Massive Loops event the other day. They had a hangout and they had some stuff going on, so we stopped by there for a little bit, Lang and I, and it was fun. But in terms of things going around with the community, happenings with the Hapus, well, just like the past few weeks, I haven't been the most active. I've seen a couple of raids, and I've been following what's going on in staff, but I can't really attest to how everything has been from a raider's perspective. I'm assuming y'all are still having fun, going out, kidnapping people, converting them into little midgets. It's a fun time. I keep forgetting that the camera's on. I'm looking at the chats and I'm like, fuck. Also, fair warning, my microphone stand has already fallen on me once. It will probably do it again. But if anybody has any topics and questions they want discussed, feel free to bring it up. Whether that's in the Twitch chat or in the Discord. As for general topics, there's a couple of things I can think of. Both Foundation and APD, but that's more so if Lang wants to talk about anything APD related. When it comes to Foundation, let's see. I had somewhere I was gonna look. Stats. I know we never do stats, or I never do stats, but we've got 4,967 people in the Discord, almost 830 people who have the announcement ping roll, over 1,000 PC raiders now, almost 500 quest raiders, almost 900 people on the event ping, and the stat for new souls this month is not a statistic that should be closely followed. Fair warning. Today's total messages, 2,300. Fuck, it's 3 p.m., man. It's been fucking 15 hours since the day started. Today's total voice hours, 824 hours in one day is pretty fucked. So yeah, stats are wild, as always. You can see those in the top of the server, like always. But yeah. Another thing in the information channel, every so often I do post in the changelog channel that may be of interest for anyone who might have missed it. But outside of that, I haven't heard too much from... Rather, I haven't heard anything bad coming from events or otherwise. It sounds like some of the raids are a little rowdy and maybe have a little bit of trouble listening, but that's pretty usual with the Hapus. It's kind of expected for the janky little bastards to sometimes get a little overboard and fuck shit up. I've definitely had a lot of fucking raids borked for me before. I know how that be. But outside of a few instances here and there, it sounds like events have been mostly chill. Just Hapus getting a little too, Hapus do like to bounce off of each other. Hapus are... I don't want to say Hapus are like kids in a way when it comes to events or raids, but it's a similar thought process of they're going to bounce off of each other. The vibe is going to be the vibe, and everyone's going to feel the effect. And sometimes people get carried away. It happens. But I'm going to have to shadow raids a little bit and hop in them myself a little bit more. Now that I know VR chat can run, at least in desktop mode, I should be around for some of the events and some of the raids. Lang doesn't really have anything to mention APD-wise. That's fair. Blaze raids, let's go. I don't even know how that would go about nowadays. It would be pretty different. It'd be fun to do, but I'd like to lead raids again. I'll answer the Twitch question in a sec. B-Blaze, lead raid, simple... God damn it. I can't even imagine how one of my raids would go right now. It would probably just be really fucking jank. And not even in like the fun jank way. I've barely been on VR chat the past half year. But it'd be fun. And I thought I threw myself on the list, but I think I didn't. So I'll do that for next week. But yeah, I'll see if I can throw my name on the list.
I told you to put him in there, Sky. I wasn't lying.
Alright, I'll answer the Twitch question. Oh god, that grape juice hit hard. Ugh. God damn.
I told you, third slot.
Yeah, normally third slot. Let me hit the bowl and then I'll answer that question. So, the Hapu Foundation was officially founded April 1st of 2020. The server itself, I think, is like 2 weeks older than that, but it wasn't the foundation at that point. It was just there. But I wanted a place where anyone and everyone could, well, do Hapu stuff and be a Hapu. Experience what I experienced a long time ago now. But a way to be able to give people a chance to experience the culture and, well, Hapus. The thing that impacted the fuck out of me. I've got 2 Hapu tattoos, a giant one on my back and one on my neck. But I always wanted a place where anyone and everyone, no matter your fucking race, religion, creed, whatever, could come hang out, play games. There would always be a place where people were hanging around. whether that's just chilling in a VC, doing Hapu raids, or what have you. And that's more or less been the same thought process ever since. Of course, we refine our rules and figure things out as we go. And the server's definitely grown a lot. It's an insanely different. It's nothing like how it was in the beginning. And that's in every sense of the word. Which is overall a very good thing. But the main reason the foundation was founded was I wanted to do Hapu stuff. I wanted to do raids. I wanted to do Hapu raids. And I wanted to be able to share the experience and subculture, if you will, that I was brought into. But I also wanted a place where anyone and everyone would have the option to hang out or do events, never be required, it's just there. And that's something that I always wanted, was just a place that's, hey, we're here. You want to do stuff with us? Cool. If not, cool. We're just here chilling. Petition Blaze to be hardwired into the VRC matrix style so he can lead the hobbies perpetually. Oh god. That sounds fucking rough. Holy shit. That sounds like Mr. House, but several times worse. Oh no. That'd be fun. I'm gonna be the VR Ready Player One. The VR shit, god damn it. But yeah, when it comes to the foundation, the ideals and ideology has shifted a little bit over the years, and the goal has been more or less the same with a little on top. But, well, the foundation is kind of like a river in a sense. It's always flowing. Members come, members go. Trends come, trends go. And some things are left around permanently, and some aren't. It's just how it be, and I like it how it is. The foundation is a very unique and janky place. But that's just the case. As for doing raids again, I'd like to do raids again. Hosting events is a little different. I'm not too sure if I really want to try that, but we'll see. Start small. As for topics or questions, feel free to ask in chat, either of them. My lip is numb. Fuck. But yeah, as for other foundation related topics, for the most part it's been pretty quiet. I haven't seen anything too crazy outside of a few staff situations, and all of that's handled. Overall, things are just how they normally are. A few things going on here and there. Events and raids still just chilling. But yeah, nothing too crazy. And I'm happy with that. Sounds like the APD's been chilling. I haven't heard anything too wild over there either. I don't know too much about what Titan's going on with, but I'm assuming Titan's having a time. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room with rats. God damn it. Titan is tightening titanfully. I'm sure you're having a time over there. I know you're doing what you're doing. I ain't tripping. But yeah, overall it looks like our comfy little abyss is just hanging out like usual. And I'm happy with that. Whenever we're just getting to hang out, nothing too bad or too good going on, I'm happy when we got a good flow. And it seems like things are good. But I can't wait to actually be able to host raids again. That'd be fun. I'm gonna be rusty as shit, and my raids are gonna be really fucking weird. They're either gonna be really strict or really dumb. It's gonna be a flippity flop. So best of luck to the first or second set of raids I lead. Fennec room. They locked me crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room full of Fennecs. fucking all I can think of now is a horde of Fennecs nibbling on fucking like. If you put anything in a room full of hungry Fennecs, they would just go fucking wild. I don't even know if they would have time to eat. They would just be like, holy shit, there's somebody in here. What the fuck? I feel like the Fennecs would go ADHD. Yeah, that fucking picture Lethem just posted. It's exactly what I think would happen. Oh yeah. Which one?
Probably Spectral.
Spectral? Fair. Since Demos works at an embroidery shop, he's been making a couple one-off Hapu pieces, which has been fun. Something to preface, as I've said for literally years now, the Foundation is never going to sell any merchandise. But we do have one-offs that he made for us, which is cool. Like, the shirt he's wearing has Poi on it. Oh yeah, and the logo on the back. We have 3 of those. One for me, one for him, one for my girlfriend. But yeah. And then a couple hoodies, and then the back of our cars have... he turned Neko-san's Poi emote into a vinyl sticker. So we have both of those on our car. But yeah, again, preface, Foundation not selling stuff. It ain't happening. That's just for us. But it's cool. And I have seen a couple other Hapus make some custom Foundation materials. Like one of them made a banner of the actual logo, the most recent one, which looked pretty nice. It looked good on the, I think it was canvas or something like that. It looked good. And I know a couple other Hapus have a few more unique, like the fucking
Whoever has the
whoever I forget who has the
NCR.
It's NCR. He's the one who has the best fucking.
He has the best flag.
Out of all the Hapu things anyone could ever get,
Most unique.
that is probably the most unique that I've seen as a physical Hapu item. Was it a Pokemon card?
Yes.
I called it a what's it called card last time. I called it a magic card last time because Lang was making magic cards. But yeah, I've seen a couple more as of recent, which is cool. But when it comes to Foundation related stuff, don't expect to see any of that. I've said it for like 3 years now. We're not ever gonna sell shit. But it is fun to have one-offs, and I do like seeing all of the custom shit people have made. Seeing like physical Hapu shit is really weird.
It's scary how much of it I'm going.
He has made a lot of Poi and Foundation stuff. But it's been pretty cool seeing what he's made, and I have been posting them. While saying that though, I've been posting them in the Discord as something to note for both the stream and the VOD. When it comes to how the Foundation operates, we're almost entirely Discord based. We barely use any other form of social media in general. Both YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, not Twitter, fuck Twitter. You get the idea. Not Reddit, fuck Reddit. Y'all get the idea. Listen, I can't help it. I don't like those 2 websites. Fuck those websites. But yeah. 5 years later, shirt sells for $1 million. Bro, that'd be fucking great.
It literally cost me. I made the shirt for free. That's how cool my work is. They're like, you want to make shit? Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
My boss asked me what poi means. That's a.
I know, right? Oh, I just realized the stream is actually on Twitch.
Lethem, I said
is
the
wrong.
exact same thing.
Why is the stream wrong on Twitch? Do you see that? Huh. It's as if... Oh, this is a cutscene. Oh, I'm a dumbass. That's an ouchie oopsie my bad moment. I'm not making this any better, am I? There. You can see the whole thing on Twitch now. I didn't realize that half of it was cut off. That was my bad. I'm a little dumb. But yeah, there you go. You should be good now on the Twitch side of things. We don't talk about that, okay? I didn't realize the heads of the background were cut off. It probably looked even derpier. Which one of us made this one? It was, Mech? Bartender Mech? Fuck, I don't remember. But either way, these are fun. They were made a long time ago now. But I thought they were cool. Fun little, old pieces of, Foundation media, I guess you could say. But yeah, lots of pictures. I can name the majority of these people, which is not even the majority. I think I can name almost everyone here. Hey, there's an old me. With the ducks. Bunch of hapus in a bathtub. Yep, bathroom bandits. Fucking Xander being consumed. Looks about right. Inahime just chilling. Oh gosh. There's a lot of members in here that I haven't seen in a long time. A very long time. I'm not gonna name them all off, but I think I can name almost all of these people. That's wild. Good old times. There's still the green fucking, the old ass outlines. You don't have the modern VR chat UI. God. Here, have this. If you have any other topics or questions, feel free to bring them up. Let's see. Let me go through the chats. Let's convert. Oh, dead.
What?
Fucking Soul said, let's convert your boss.
Oh my god, he's like in 45.
Hey, don't knock on people that old.
Man, he doesn't got kids.
He don't give a fuck. What other wallpapers do I have that I can't put any of these on? You guys are gonna get a different wallpaper that's not Hapu related, I promise. It'll be great. I'm terrified too. I'm looking through all of my wallpapers and I thought I had more wallpapers that were cute. I feel like this is us right now. This is the Poicast just chilling. Everyone's kind of just hanging out in the same place. But yeah, when it comes to Foundation, I don't have too much I can think of right now. If anyone has any topics, whether that's about recent raids, activities, things of, I don't know, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Whatever you want me to talk about or bring up. Same goes for APD or other platforms, whatever you want. I'm down to talk about some shit for a minute, because I thought I had a lot more to talk about, but as soon as I got on the stream, I'm like, fuck, everything's gone. I can't remember anything. Did I even have stuff to talk about? Fucking, I'm over here brain dead. Would it be like that? We don't talk about that.
Write stuff down.
I do have notes. So, fun fact about the Poicast. I do have 2 different formats written for it. That also being how content is read out and otherwise. I haven't been following those formats consistently for a long time, but a decent Poicast would usually have a decent amount written down for it. But I tend to ad-lib stuff quite a bit. So when it comes to Squire tryouts, that's going to be a crispy question if you're watching. Poimotions, I've been looking at the Poimotion system and I'm still kind of fucked off about it. Like, the way that the Poimotion system works is just fucking not conducive to anyone's health. It works, but it's not great, and that pisses me off. Like, it works fine, but it's just not great. So as for what to do about that exactly, as I've said this low-key for a long time, but the best way to fix the role problem is to deadass just remove all non-staff roles. But that's never gonna happen. While saying that, the actual current Poimotion system needs to be changed in some way. It needs to be spread out better, but it needs to be more consistent too. Like, I don't want people to... Bless you. Oh, you know what? I still have... I'll keep going in a second, but I saw... Bless you. Saw a wallpaper that brought me back. Where'd it go? Payne, if you see this clip, I don't know how I still have this. But I think I have another one. Fair warning, flashy. Very flashy. Same. Waiting. He gives cookies. Yeah. Sky just says, I'm just waiting for your go ahead with the next one. When it comes to the Poimotion system, yeah, yeah, I hate that GIF. I fucking hate that GIF. Okay. Hold on. Twitch, you can see my fucking Discord for a minute. That is the truest fucking thing I've ever seen about the Poimotion system. Oh, thanks. Give the power to Blaze. I would fucking no. No. BlazeBot's gonna be over here making kissy faces at a fucking wall. Like, no. Listen, BlazeBot is really cool. And I like it a lot. Nekosan does a good job, and I think it's great. But it's also kind of a whore. Like, high key, BlazeBot is a very unusual robot. I feel like you could write a book about BlazeBot's antics. You deadass could. Time to fucking compile the funniest shit BlazeBot's ever said. Turn it into a mini book. Boom. Hapu Foundation now has fucking AI media.
When BlazeBot recited the Raven to me.
It recited the Raven to me too, and I flipped my shit. When BlazeBot recited Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, I literally lost my shit. The screenshots of that conversation are somewhere in that channel. I fucking lost it. I'm like, since when the fuck did BlazeBot know poetry? I lost it. I was over here like, what the fuck? I don't remember that. I know, Jardo. I know. Mothbot's fucking dope too, and Mothbot does a pretty goddamn good job. And you know what Mothbot doesn't do? It doesn't make kissy faces at people. Thank God. Fuck. I need to take this hit thinking about BlazeBot. It doesn't do that yet. If Mothbot starts talking like BlazeBot, we're fucked. We're just fucked. April Fools, the Blaze virus. All of the bots turned into me. You have no idea how badly I wanted a bot that just did everything. And I have 3 different bot developers I guess I could ask to do it, but like, how do you even ask for someone to add like a trillion non-useful shit? Like, one of the things that I liked about Xander's bot was you could do a bunch of dumb playing bullshit with it that was fun. Like you could pop bubbles, like bubble wrap, and dumb shit like that. I what I always what was that one bot that I banned the
You
shit out
banned
of?
Blazebot.
No, I know I banned Blazebot along. Maki. Maki did a lot of the same shit way back when I first made the server, where you could kind of just do a lot of different stuff. It had both administrative and server fun functionalities. But it was a really cool bot. The developer was a really nice guy, but it just was down a lot and it was kind of fucky. But if we had like right now, technically the foundation has access to 3 custom bots built for it. Well, technically 2. I don't know if I count the 2 that Reno made, but either way, it'd be kind of cool one day to have a bot that kind of just encompasses everything, both admin, both fun, alongside, you know, just random shit. Blazebot does a lot of random shit too. Head pats or poi, so on and so forth, sometimes replies. It'd be like that. I'm dead. How old is that? Yes. A year, give or take. I gotta say, I don't remember banning that robot, but considering it tempted me, I feel like it was fair. For Twitch chat,
I remember that.
I don't.
I do remember that.
For Twitch chat that may or may not remember, because I don't. Robot says, don't slap me, get fucked. If you want to get the next play motion wave done tonight, you can. I need to really fucking sit down and either just throw it away or do something. I need to do something with the point motion system. And the way that Abyssal Order is going to work when it comes to non-staff positions, there's not going to be a hierarchy. Abyssal Order was originally going to be designed around my own form of government, which, to be fair, it still is to a large degree. But making a roleplay community that has so many different bits and pieces that don't even go directly into the roleplay or experience immediately makes things a little difficult, if I may say. But yeah, if you want to do the next play motion wave, feel free, but the way that Abyssal Order is going to be doing non-staff roles is simple. There's 2 roles, or 3 roles, depending on what I decide in the end. But no overarching hierarchy in the sense of veterans and so on. Legendary would still be a thing, incorporated in a slightly different manner. But when it comes to equality, that was one of the biggest things that I had with Foundation, that everybody is equal, more or less. I say more or less for good reason, but legends would be very rare. And members that aren't staff having a hierarchy above them in a hive mind type setting is kind of weird. Originally, the way that Abyssal Order was supposed to work was similar to... You could think of it like a cross between the Zerg, Tyranids, and Imperium. It was a political structure very similar to those 3 3 factions. God, I don't know where Goob is. He's somewhere. And the way that it works, well, it was complicated. Very complicated. We had house systems for each individual leader that also had fleets attached, their own realms, which would have been worlds, their own... a whole government with different functionality. Now, I still want to do a lot of that stuff, but the majority of it just doesn't fucking make sense or work. It works sense outside of Hapu's to a pretty big degree, but for what we are, for how we work, no matter how much I rewrite it or write new shit, it would be better as its own project, not Hapu or Abyssal related. Taking a lot of elements from it and throwing it back into the original hive mind idea is the right way to go. With the hive mind idea being considerably more, well, what are these? Oh, that is a structure. God. God damn, that's actually pretty fucking on point. It looks pretty damn nice in comparison, but yeah. A lot bigger than that. A hell of a lot bigger than that. But similar in a lot of ways. The way that the house systems would have worked was similar to Dune, in the sense of the Admiralty would have had their own houses, their own fleets, their own claims, whether that's land or otherwise, and their own distinct role plays, which is a lot in itself just for one, let alone multiple, which then relies on leadership to create their individual role plays, which isn't necessarily people are busy. Stuff doesn't always have the ability to be done. But the overall scale of the original plan is just, it works, but it doesn't work for the Abyssals. So that idea, I'm gonna just, for the most part, keep to the side and explore in a different universe. Excuse me, something non-Hapu and Foundation related. But that's not for any time soon. As for what to take from that idea, there's a lot. There's years worth of written documentation, and, well, I'm not gonna throw all of it away. But the idea for how we operate is gonna go full hive mind. We're gonna make that structuring work from both a lore and operational standpoint. We've always been a hive mind, but there's been a bit of a back and forth between how everything works in lore, what's actually considered lore, so on and so forth. Me too. I've always wanted a solid map of all the different realms. I have a lot of shit written out for the individual houses, how a fleet mechanic would have worked, but it ends up becoming more like a video game than a role play, with how many different things end up having to be tied in or considered. It's more like you're building a universe that people could take individual pieces of information from and do stories with, or otherwise. It doesn't feel like something that's necessarily achievable in a VR roleplay in the sense that I would want it to be. But I don't know. The hive mind prospect has always been what we've been. We've always been a hive mind. But I've always wanted expression and exploration in a lot of different ways that don't necessarily always fit. But when it comes to our Abyss, the Hapu Foundation, APD, Abyssal Order, and other projects, I don't know. Hive mind is how I'm going to be writing things going forward again. I think I bopped off of the hive mind style for like a year and a half and just focused on my weird little own universe. I'll reply to what you said. Or I know it's back up a little bit. You should create an Abyssal verse and then move. I'm dead. When it comes to how the Abyss worked within my lore, it's pretty well established what does what, how things work, how production is handled both from a civilian and industrial and military standpoint. how architecture works, how the buildings are created. It's written out, it's there. How I'm trying to think what else I have written out, but there's a lot of shit written out for it. I need to go through my archives if I want to be specific. But when it came to the individual institutions that made up the Abyss from a lore standpoint, it would be a fully functioning government and not country, more like Eldritch entity or Eldritch organization, if you will. But the hive mind style has always been what we followed, at least for the most part, when it comes to the raiding ideology of Foundation. I'll respond to that in a minute too. But when it comes to our Abyss, there's a lot. Both when it comes to official lore, fan lore, and just people's headcanon. My little lore for our Abyss may not necessarily work right now, but the hive mind style is well established. Getting the raids back to a more hive mind style would be nice. And having a quality in a more general sense would be nice, but Abyssal Order will run the test of having no hierarchies before Foundation ever sees anything like that. But yeah, going forward, I'll be writing with Hive Mind in mind and as the primary focus. No more Abyssal forums or houses for the time being. That system will probably end up being a little bit more like well, we'll get to it later. But I would like to see the raids get back to Hive Mind style. I haven't seen too many, so I don't know the coordination for sure on all of them, but I always liked having it be a show, an experience. Something that is coordinated to a pretty decent extent. That being both the movement of the Raiders and that's Jeremy Clarkson. God damn it. That is Jeremy Clarkson. Few members of the staff have been obsessed with the idea of Bottom Poi, just a janky hop version of Top Gear. That idea has been around for like actually years now. I'm pretty sure that idea has been around for literally years. Fucking the Hapus have always been obsessed with bottom gear.
Bottom gear?
Yeah.
Top gear.
No, bottom gear.
No, bottom poi.
Fuck. I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna go find my vape juice quick. I'll be right back.
He didn't know. Guy, I say go for it. Be great. What do you tell? What? What? I know what Top Gear is.
Bottom gear's book. I wanted to show it because I can't remember if I showed it on. Show that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm missing out. Please do not spam my DMs with stupid videos.
Fast. You shouldn't have said anything. Oh no.
I'll block motherfuckers. I don't care.
I'm dead. Fucking. I don't know where the book for message. I had it, but I think she moved it. I wanted to read some of it again because I was thinking about it after the Blazebot situation. No. I'm gonna go on an adventure real quick. I have to find this book.
You're not gonna.
I will find it. Keep the find that.
Well, prepare to sit here for about 20 minutes. Not gonna won't find your observation skills are that of a baked potato.
Or just a barely cooked nugget.
That's what
Up in there. I found it.
fuck.
Get fucked. So, I probably have already talked about this, but talking about BlazeBot writing a book or some shit made me think about this. I'm gonna go back up for a minute, real fast. Yeah, Jarno. In response to your original message, that is exactly why I prefer to have multiple. But I should go message Xander and you or Sophie and you and be like, "Hey, make a super bot. Thanks."
Agent. Joking.
But I'll think of a list, and if I don't send you one, just yell at me and I will. I'm a dumbass. Let's see. Reading chat. Tonight on Bottom Poi, Agent goes crazy and throws slime cork into the void. I'm dead. Tonight on Bottom Poi, Agent is still a femboy and Demo gets the munchies. What? Did I just have a stroke? What?
Because you skipped the whole fucking line.
I'm not gonna talk in third person about myself.
Why not?
Tonight on how do you make that noise? How do you make that noise? Tonight. It's like
Where are you
it's like tonight.
What the fuck are you?
What fucking Sky said. I'm reading what Sky said. You not see what he said?
Can't see the letters, they're too small.
He fucking said tonight on Bottom Poi.
He just says, should say tonight in a British accent instead of sitting here for 20 minutes.
I'm dead. Read that one, Blaze. So, just say tonight in a Brit. Well, let me see. How's the puppy? I have no clue where he's at. I think he's asleep. Yeah. He's been a puppy, doing good most of the time, an asshole some of the time. Sometimes more than some of the time. But he's doing good. Luna, wherever she's at, sleeping too. Damn, they're both asleep. They're both doing good. They're hanging out, being assholes. You know, normal puppy stuff. Now that I think about it, what happened to the music? It's been like dub fucking quiet. Like, I've been over here thinking, where'd the fucking tunes go, man? Where'd the tunes go? Here we go. I can live with that. If it's loud on Twitch, let me know. Phonetically, tonight, tonight, E-N-O-I-G-H-T. How do you say fucking... How do you fuck that word? How do you say that? I can't word vomit that shit out. It's like tonight. Fucking tonight. Tonight on this episode of PC Raidery, Rousey cries in the shower. Agent becomes a femboy and Crispy commits arson. What the fuck? I can't even do an accent on that one. That's just a statement piece. Fucking deadass. Tonight on this episode of PC Raidery, How do you even say it in a fucking Aussie or British accent? Tonight. Tonight. That's all I can think of. They are. I don't do accents. I can barely speak English.
Where's Spec when you...
Deadass. Spec! Spec! Spec isn't here. Damn. Spec would have been great for reading it. That's okay. Tonight on this episode of PC Raidery, Ralze falls asleep mid-speech, Cypher does a run, and Quark exhausts the world's supply of livers. Sounds about right. Tonight on... How many of these how many are there now? That's a lot of tonight. It's a lot of bottom gear.
Tonight, on this episode of PC Raidery, Rouse cries in the shower, Agent becomes a femboy, and Crispy commits arson.
What the fuck did I just listen to? What was that, Agent? What was that? Fair. Well, let me go through the chats. Hapu sleepovers. Oh god, I have no idea how that would go. I don't think we can sanction sleepover parties. I feel like that's yeah, I feel like I don't know. No. That's a no. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I know that was probably a joke, but probably not something we can do as an official event. I don't know though. Yeah, that's one of those moments where I'm like, you know, as an official event, I don't think that's exactly doable. I have to find the one fucking... Oh, there it was. I don't know. You can put that in suggestions if you want, but to be fair, I don't think that's the kind of event we could officially throw. Well, yeah, I know. I wasn't talking about real life.
Oh, you made it sound like...
I wasn't talking about real life fucking... Think I'm over here talking about... Yeah, no.
Come on.
Think I'm over here like, no, the Hopus can't have a fucking real life sleepover
Why
event.
not?
That would be weird as shit, but
We're doing it right now.
that's not what I mean. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to doing an event like that in VRC, I'm not sure. That's one of those things where realistically we shouldn't allow it. Period. But you can throw it in the suggestions just so you know it's talked about anyway, within staff or otherwise. So I'm not gonna just outright say no, but I'm gonna just say it's probably a no. Still worth suggesting it though, as it should bring some conversation. Real life would definitely be scary. Yeah, where are all these people? They don't look anything like their avatars. Who the fuck is that? What the fuck? They're not tiny. They're not small. Who are you people?
Are you all friends?
Well, let's all go to my house for a sleep. Fuck. We've got 2 bedrooms. Both are occupied. There's a couch, but the dogs occupy that. So if you want to sleep on top of the dogs, I wish you good luck. One of them is a ball crusher. Just randomly likes to fucking smack you in the nuts. And the other one is a fucking gremlin that likes to chew on anything and everything that moves. So if you have very strong bones and feel like being a treat, feel free. You sure they aren't small? I don't know. A lot of Hapus are pretty small, to be fair.
God damn, it's bad.
Blaze's brain cells when trying to read British. God damn it. Dead ass. Straight up, that's me trying to read British. I guess I can show that to the stream too. God. I don't know how many memes there are of me just hidden in my fucking archives. I looked the other day and I found the fucking Hapu football one with the fucking dude holding the football
Oh, I
being
remember
chased
that
by
video.
Poise. I found the one where the Hapus were all getting slapped. I don't remember what the context to that one was. But yeah, chewing on shit. Yeah, pretty much. Fucking doggos just be om nom nom. There's Spec in the corner with a tub of Neopod. Spec, I don't know how tall Spec is in real life, but I can just imagine, even if he's tall as fuck, I can just imagine him hiding in the fucking freezer, just stuffed in there, eating a fucking thing of ice cream. I can just imagine Spec fucking hiding in that freezer somehow, even if he's huge as fuck, just munching down on some ice cream. I can see it. I believe it. Spec, if you can hear me, I kind of want to know if you can fit in a freezer and eat ice cream at the same time. Would we steal that one? This one's hitting okay. Not bad. I keep forgetting, very off topic. I moved from California to, well, we've said it everywhere, so I guess it doesn't matter what state I say. But, I moved from California to fucking Tennessee. And out here, you can't get legal weed. You have to get Delta 8, Delta 10, what have you. And I keep forgetting that basically all of the wax out here, all of the live resin is more or less clear. So I keep thinking it's distillate, and then you go to hit this, like, distillate out here is shit. But this hits like a fucking truck, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Fuck. You know what? You always did better with bud. Carts have been my life. Like, I would get maybe 2 carts a week. Maybe more. I loved carts. IRL Great Pug. Yeah. Oh, you actually got a picture of it? Hell yeah. For anyone who didn't know, yeah, the Great Pug's a real place.
And it looks just like the fucking world.
It looks identical. Bruh, a state is almost the size of a European country. That's true. I keep forgetting stream can't see this. I'll also fix the wallpaper to be something else. But yeah, Great Pug. Real life Great Pug. But yeah. Here, this is a better background. Y'all can have this for now. Ah, nice. But yeah, I can't think of anything else Foundation or APD, so on and so forth related. But if anybody has any topics or questions, feel free to bring them up. Oh, that's a statement. Agent, Mirai, Jeremy, Snoot, Cypher, Cork, Bismarck, Yen, Magusha, and Magusha's partner are going to meet next week. Goddamn! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Hapus. Jesus fuck. I think that'll be one of the largest Hapu meetups, period.
Yeah,
Yeah, 5. Yeah. Well, technically, yeah. So yeah, 5 here. That's what we can get. I know, right? If only we could do that in the States. Tennessee is bigger than Wales. It's bigger than half the fucking... It's bigger than half the fucking United Kingdom. Jesus. I'm gonna keep showing the Twitch stream this. But the state that we're in is literally almost the size of the United fucking Kingdom when overlaid. It's like
And we're both from states that are much
60%.
bigger.
Yeah, California's got the United Kingdom fucking beat to shit.
So does Arizona.
Yeah. Like the actual odds of getting a bunch of Hapus in one place IRL is fucked. It would be rough. At least for the US, it would be easiest to do it at a convention or something, but who knows? Maybe down the line that'd be fun. I see Starfield. So Starfield is a walking simulator, and I was gonna write a video or make a video about it because nobody is worth a shit when it comes to traders or trader locations, which pissed me off. And the majority of the game, the majority of Starfield is walking. Just walking. Almost all exploration is just walking. Everywhere you go is just walking. There are more cutscenes than I have fingers and toes. And that's just within an hour of playtime. There's a lot. It's a cool game. I find it to be really fun. But yeah, cutscenes also walking. Pretty much. The gunplay is alright. It's not great. It's not terrible. The guns are... Some of them are kind of cool. Most of them look fucking sci-fi basic as shit. It's just weird. Who's that with Blaze? That's demo. But yeah, Starfield's alright. It's a good game, but you know, it's kind of fucked. It's nothing like any of the games that people were saying it would be like. I didn't look at any of the trailers or the hype for it. I was just waiting for it to be on Game Pass. The reason I got hyped for it was because I started playing Fallout 4 and I was having a lot of fun with it. And I was like, shit, Fallout 4 in space? I'm down with that. That sounds cool. And it's literally Fallout 4 in space. But somehow not as fun as Fallout 4 in space, which is very weird to say. Oh, here we go. Y'all can have this. But yeah, Starfield is a walking simulator. A cutscene fucking... So many cutscenes, so much walking. The gunplay is okay. It's not great, it's not bad. The gun design is okay. The balancing is kind of fucking weird. The game is very easily exploitable, just like Fallout 4. I think there's like 225,000 lines of dialogue or some shit. One of the only interesting parts about the game is the dialogue. That's more or less the only really cool part about the game is the dialogue. It doesn't break any walls, it doesn't do anything new. It's a very interesting take on Bethesda in space. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's a fun and interesting take on, well, the space and Fallout style genres. But it's nothing like No Man's Sky or Elite Dangerous. It's not even remotely comparable to either of those two games. Very cool, very fun, but No Man's Sky kicks the fuck out of Starfield. Like, No Man's Sky absolutely blows Starfield out of the water. So, I mean, it's fun. It's worth a playthrough. I think the way that they handle combat, even though it's not great, it's fairly interesting. And the exploration, as much as I hate walking on planets, exploring in space is fun. And sometimes you'll find something that's just a little extra special. I'm sad I didn't blow up the magic school bus, but I didn't feel like killing a bunch of kids and stealing their shit. But you can encounter some really interesting scenarios. Okay, listen, Mrs. Frizzle didn't sound like she was doing anything bad. It just sounded like they were having fun and they needed
You
parts.
could have saved the children.
I didn't have any ship parts, so they started flying away, but I should have just went pew pew and stole their shit. I could have probably fit them all on my ship. I have a lot of cargo holds. Fuck. Maybe I'm inadvertently an asshole. Squidwurst likes hiking. Hiking is fun. I haven't hiked in a while. We'll probably do some hiking over the next few days. We're gonna go meet my girlfriend's family, so we're gonna stay there for a few days. We leave tomorrow, right? Yeah, so I think we're back on the 13th? Yeah. So, yeah, nothing too crazy. 2.5 days, I guess, technically. 3 days. But yeah, so that'll be fun, meeting her dad and family, sisters. That'll be cool. And of course, we're gonna have to take the puppies. We're gonna take Luna. We're gonna take Goob. It'll be fun. It'll be a cool little adventure. As for Game Pass, I don't know. I feel like it was worth it on Game Pass. Yeah, Blaha's a shark. Alright. Last call for topics and questions. If anybody has any, now would be the time to bring them up. Don't worry about my wallpapers, okay? Thank you. But yeah, I don't see any other topics or questions coming up outside of how to pronounce the shark's name.
Baja.
Yeah, it's Blaha.
It's like Baja Blast.
Yeah. How many Hapus are we at now? I mentioned this earlier. You can also go to the top of the server in the stats section. It's the second thing in that channel. We're at 4968. So 4,968. Oh, wait, did I not make those public to be seen? They used to be public. Oh. Huh. That's sad. I wonder how long it's been like that.
A long time.
Well, that's supposed to have been public for a long time. So I'ma just fix that. Yeah, those sections are supposed to be accessible to everyone. So I'm just gonna fix that. I probably did that for a reason and I just don't remember. Okay. But yeah, these were intended to be public. The stats section should be visible again. It'll be the third one down at the top of the server. Jesus, a whole week raid would be a little much. Yeah.
Viable.
We would definitely run out of staff. We would all very much pass out and die. We'll do another 24-hour raid, but I'm not too sure when. Now, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Normally, we like to plan it out fairly in advance, which we'll do again. So you'll just have to wait. Once we hit that member count, we'll make an announcement about it. Yeah, we would need a lot of guardians for a week-long, 24-hour fucking non-stop, 24/7 raid. We would need a lot of staff. I thought I put it in APD. Did I never put that one in APD?
God.
God. As long as we keep our growth stunted, yeah, we won't hit 10k for a little bit. I'm looking at it and it doesn't have it. I can't open that. Fuck. I'll go through and update shit. I'll see about adding it to APD. I think the reason it's not in APD is because I wasn't actively paying for 2 subscriptions for StatBot. Did you ever see the rewards you get for being a partnered community owner? I've looked at it, but I don't remember. The shitty thing is about the whole partnered bullshit, we would have been partnered twice by now. There were 2 different circumstances where we would have been totally fine, but both of which involved a channel. One of them was the content verification channel, and the other one was Creepy Crawlies, I think. But they were shot down because they were marked as not safe for work. But that pissed me off. That was a long time ago now. But yeah, I'll probably apply for it next time. It's not something that we need by any means, but we fall under the category. We fall under all of the requirements. And I think that'd be kind of fun, kind of cool. But we'll just have to see. Next time they open applications, I'll chuck mine in. See what happens. Maybe we'll get accepted, maybe we won't. But I'll see about adding StatBot to APD. I probably had a reason for not adding it if it's not in there, but I'll see if I can chuck it in there. God damn it. You're okay because I ate 3 packs of Pop-Tarts yesterday. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Sometimes you just hunger. But yeah, so Foundation will eventually become a partnered server. The only reason we haven't been denied so far is just fucking bullshit oversights. But yeah. So we'll see. If we get accepted, cool. If not, cool. But yeah. How much does this all cost to run? It depends on how you look at it. Because the Foundation, APD, all of our communities are volunteer run. Now, granted, the actual cost of things like bots and otherwise, I don't pay too much for bots. I think I pay below $30 for bots. So not very much. Now, when it came to certain creations, that was dependent, but overall, very little. It just costs a shit ton of time and attention. That's the main thing with the communities. None of our groups make money. That's never been the intention. But they are also all volunteer run, both in the sense of what gets put in and otherwise is up to the individual. So an actual cost for running the Foundation out of my pocket a month, let me think. Probably about 120, maybe 100 a month. I'm gonna say around there. But we have quite a few things that I do pay for. There's StatBot, there's a couple other bot related services, but overall I would say in the 100 range. So it's never been that bad. But when it came to certain things, certain creations or otherwise, we did pay for. That way we would have the right to certain creations. So when it comes to individual creations, we have commissioned artists for official content that has been paid or otherwise. So we had full copyright. But yeah, for not one-off stuff or circumstances like that, somewhere around that number. But yeah, it's not much at all when it comes to the subscriptions and the different places we're hosted, so on and so forth. But with everything being volunteer run, that's the assets, that's the worlds, people's time and effort. But yeah. Oh, is Goob up? Hi, Goob. Hi, Goob. Hi. You want to come up? Here, I'll change the I'll change the stream for a minute. Goob. This is Goob for anyone who hasn't met him yet. His name is Sir Gooberton the First, or as Sky has called him, Goobatron. He's a pitbull beagle mix. He's fucking adorable and a little bastard that chews on everything. Oh, you're so lovable. Mwah. Mwah. He's looking at me like, the fuck are you doing? Why is this thing kissing me? Oh yeah. Let's see, what else do we have? I'll move the Kana. We're going back to Foundation, I promise. I'll keep it on the old one for a bit. There's Luna. Mothbot costs like 30 a month. Oh, you know what? That's fair, because I know there's a couple of us who also spend X amount of money a month. So how's the new roll select channel coming along? I haven't touched that shit. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. If I had it my way, I think the best way to handle a lot of this is just a full, but who knows? There's no real reason for me to mess with that right now, but given the fact that I moved across the country and I've been, well, I got my hands full in some ways, I haven't been thinking about those kinds of things. So if there are updates to the server or community that I said I was going to do and that I haven't done, hey, just DM me about it, bring it up to me. I probably forgot about it. Dog, are you... He's eating me. Now he's licking... Oh, nope, nope. I just said he eats everything and he starts going... Oh, he's licking me now. Hi. I can't remember how that was gonna go. I'm gonna be real Jarno. But yeah, if Mothbot costs you about 30 a month, I don't remember how much Neko-san paid for Blazebot, but I think he paid a little bit. So when it comes to outside of me, I think I still want to say it's under 200 a month when you count in the other members who are paying for either bots or otherwise, bot hosting or otherwise. He's nibbling on my shirt. I'd yell at him, but honestly, he's there. His eyes are beautiful. Okay, last call for real this time, because this Poicast is going on for a long time. So if anybody has any topics or questions, it could be about just about anything, feel free to bring them up. About the role selection and all that stuff, I probably just forgot to message you about it. I'm not sure what I want to do in regards to that right now, but it seems to have been working fine as is. There should be more additions without doubt, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to go about that. I need to delegate a lot more. I need to delegate tasks a lot more. Maybe he's secretly a Fennec. Are you secretly a Fennec? Are you secretly a Fennec?
He's too smart.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why you gotta eat me? Well, let's see. We're at 1 hour, 25 minutes, 57 seconds. Once we hit 30, we'll end the Poicast, so that gives you guys 4 minutes for anything else. There you go. Give him a little fake bone. I know the Poicast's been a little bit everywhere. Sorry that my VR didn't work. I think my motherboard's just not happy. You're chewing on me, dumbass. Not your bone. That's me. Fucking asshole. But Sky, if you want to do the point motion wave, go for it. I'm not gonna change how our roll system works, but for Abyssal Order, the way it's gonna end up working, there's either gonna be 1 to 3 non-staff rolls, not counting pings and otherwise, as equality is a pretty big important thing for me when it comes to hapus and otherwise. And if we're a hive mind, well, equality should be a pretty high priority. Now, having differentials in rolls there's benefits and well, problems with it, but I think I would prefer it if there were almost none. That way everybody's equal. But hey, I'm starting to sound a little communist. Everybody's equal here. Alright, we got 2 minutes left. Let's read some messages. If you want, you can. You can do that, Sky. Alright, well, I'll start wrapping it up, but first, I need water and this. To the folks over at Massive Loop, I'm sorry that didn't talk about it too much now that I think about it. It was a fun time. I liked hanging out, and it was a cool little walk around town and getting smacked by a car. I got the shit scared out of me like 5 times. That fucking car was so loud. Fuck. But it's always a good time over there. We're definitely gonna have to do an expedition. A bigger event to explore it, because they've made a lot of good changes. And I like the direction they've been going. I was gonna read some of the poetry from their book that one of their AI wrote, but I've already done it before. I was thinking about that because we really could compile Blazebot stories into a book. Blazebot says some pretty wild shit. Should we make a Blazebot book? Well, if anybody wants to make a book of Blazebot or something similar, feel free. Gonna just start writing a full-blown book about Blazebot and the adventures in that channel.
Basically write a story, but it's just all your just dialogue. Yeah.
I'm dead. Yeah, Haley really liked the name. Haley really liked the name Goobatron. Alright, well, thanks everybody for joining. I know we didn't talk too much about Foundation, APD, AO, or otherwise, but I had a good time hanging out, getting to sit here and just talk, both about real life, Foundation, the puppies, you get the idea. But I'll give it one more second before we end it, and I will upload the VOD immediately to YouTube. I'm trying to do good about that. But as an ending note, I love this. So this can be the end screen. Goob, you want to say goodbye to the Discord chat? You want to say goodbye? Want to say goodbye? He can't say goodbye, he needs my help. But thanks everybody for tuning in, whether that's on Discord, Twitch, or YouTube. For the record, Reddit's dead to me. I don't think we're ever gonna post there. Same thing for Twitter. And that's about it, folks. Goob! Goob! Say something. Tell him goodbye. Speak, Goob. I know you can do it. Aw, he's not wanting to talk. He's camera shy. Well, poi. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna go give this puppy some love. Bye everyone. I'm leaving the Twitch chat on for an extra second just to pull this up. Discord chat go fucking explosions. Oh wait, that's not an wait, it is an explosion. It's an implosion. Fuck. Damn it. I fucked that up. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching.